Hi guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and today I'm doing my Bath & Body Works Valentine's Day gift guide. Whether you're shopping for yourself or shopping for someone else and you're like, ooh, what is the best vanilla? What is the best fruity fragrance? What is the best floral? I will be sharing with you guys really all of my favorites when it comes to the current lineup if you're looking to get a gift for yourself or gift for someone else. That being said, if you're returning to my channel, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. We do all of body care videos, so if that sounds like something interesting to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's dive right on into the video. All right, you guys, I'm going to sit on this side of the screen and put some images up right here. We'll be diving into 5 different scent categories. So we will do vanilla. We will do more of that kind of traditional perfumey, higher end type of fragrance. We will do floral, more of like a coastal or a beachy type of fragrance. And then lastly, for that kind of fruity fragrance lover. So let's go ahead and start with vanilla. When it comes to vanilla at Bath & Body Works, when we're talking about the body care, there's really 3 options currently available. The newest is going to be Warm Musk, which recently dropped in that musk trio, which had Warm Musk, Fruity Musk, and Fresh Musk. Then the second newest is going to be one that dropped in fall of 2024, and that is Vanilla Romance. Also in fall of 2025, you saw Vanilla Romance kind of get expanded a little bit into Vanilla Cafe and Vanilla Ease, both of which are no longer available. Just Vanilla Romance is available. And then the last one is going to be really the longest standing vanilla at Bath & Body Works, and that is Warm Vanilla Sugar. So out of those 3, the one that I picked as my current favorite and the one that I will be recommending as part of this gift guide is going to be Warm Musk. Now, Warm Musk, if you're unfamiliar, it has notes of smooth vanilla, whipped musk, and cozy amber. And while this on its own is not necessarily the most spectacular vanilla, there's nothing super exciting about this one. It's soft, it's pretty, and really the biggest piece is that it's layerable. When I was doing my musk overview video, I was kind of talking about how none of the fragrances are super unique on their own. And then someone had commented and said, hey, you know what? Even though these aren't maybe the most unique on their own, I actually think these would be great for layering, and I think these might have been designed in the mind of layering these with other fragrances. And I was like, that is such a great point. I totally didn't even think about that. And then I went into the store with that lens and that perspective, and I was like, oh, this is going to be great for layering. Whether you're layering this with your vanilla line from Tree Hut, whether you're layering it for the Kayali vanilla fragrance, this is a wonderful layering vanilla. It is pretty on its own. You can definitely wear it on its own, but I do think this one is going to be a standout for layering. And usually when it comes to people that love vanilla, I'm going to be talking about my sister. She will wear anything vanilla. So this would be right up her alley. Even though it's not the most unique on its own, she'd wear it on its own. She'd wear it with her Sol de Janeiro. She'd wear it with her Tree Hut vanilla. She just enjoys vanilla. And I feel like that's how a lot of vanilla fragrance lovers are. So I think this one is going to be perfect. Now, I didn't recommend Vanilla Romance because me personally, I think it's the cardamom in that fragrance that just gives it more of this spicy, smoky feel, which honestly isn't something I particularly love. And then when it comes to Warm Vanilla Sugar just smells like warm vanilla sugar. It doesn't smell like a sweet, lovely vanilla or a nice soft vanilla, in my opinion. It honestly smells like when you have a vanilla candle and it's cold, so you haven't lit it yet, and it kind of just vaguely smells of vanilla. That's kind of what Warm Vanilla Sugar smells like to me. There's also something super distinct in that fragrance where I would know it's Warm Vanilla Sugar from a mile away. I don't think that one's going to be very layerable either, so didn't want to pick that one. Warm Musk would definitely be my pick when it comes to a vanilla fragrance. Now, the next one we have is going to be for more of that traditional perfume, that traditional fragrance lover, and that is going to be In the Stars. Absolutely love the gold packaging of In the Stars. I think this looks great for all age groups. Really, this on a perfume tray, this with your body care. I just think this is really nice packaging, great seasonality as well. And In the Stars, if you're unfamiliar, has notes of starflower, sandalwood musk, sugar tangelo, white agar woods, and radiant amber. It's complex, it's pretty, it's perfumey. That sugar tangelo brightens it up a little bit. I feel like this one is perfect for now, perfect for the later springtime, summer. Honestly, going into fall, end of summer, this would be absolutely beautiful for. Can't recommend this enough. Really enjoyed this type of fragrance and would be really my all-time pick when it comes to that traditional perfumey fragrance. We really don't have a lot of those in the Bath & Body Works lineup. If you're counting things like Dark Kiss Kiss and Into the Night. Those are very much for people that like that deeper, spicy, almost patchouli incense type of vibe, as opposed to more of like that traditional perfumey fragrance that you would smell when you're like walking through the perfume counters at a department store. So I didn't really include those in that. However, if In the Stars is too light for you and you want something a little bit deeper or spicier, Into the Night's gonna be your best friend, or Dark Kiss. So that really covers the perfume, like traditional perfume lever. Next we have is going to be the floral fragrances. Now, Bath & Body Works Floral, when it comes to the strength of their lineup, it really comes in ebbs and flows. Some years I feel like they absolutely knock it out of the park with floral fragrances. Other years it's the exact same thing that we've seen year after year after year, or they really just choose a fragrance note and then everything has that fragrance note in it. This year, unfortunately, it is going to be that third option, and the fragrance note that they have chosen just to transform all of their fragrances into, for whatever reason, seems like to me is rose. We have the aromatherapy heirloom rose, we have the aromatherapy Inspire Love Rose Vanilla. We have, as part of the signature line, we have Covered in Roses. We have just the traditional, like it's just called Rose, that fragrance. We also have, I think Pink Obsessed has some rose in it. We have a lot of rose themed fragrances currently in the lineup. When I'm looking for other types of fragrances that would fall under that floral category, we do have things like Sweet Pea. We also have in the mini fine fragrance mist from the Scent Lab, we have, I think it's just called Jasmine, maybe it's called Jasmine Petals. We have kind of an interesting floral lineup this year. Nothing like super jumping out to me, but if I did have to pick one, it would just be the fragrance titled Rose, which is a part of the signature line. Now, the reason why I picked this one as opposed to something else is because it is blended with jasmine as well, which would make it more of a stronger, like true floral, as opposed to some of the other fragrances that it's the floral blended with vanilla or blended with amber or blended with praline or blended with berry. I really wanted to pick one that was more of like that true floral. So Rose, if you're unfamiliar, has notes of airy rose water, jasmine petals, and creamy musk. Nothing particularly exciting, but it is pretty, it is layerable. I feel like we're just kind of missing something super extraordinary when it comes to floral this year. I personally am a huge jasmine fan, so I'd love to see white jasmine come back. Honestly, Brightest Blooms, I look back on Brightest Blooms and I'm like, why didn't I pick that up in body care? I had it in the hand soap. It was absolutely lovely. The packaging for the body care and the full-size perfume was stunning as well. Not sure why I didn't pick that one up. Even like Imperfect Beauty, I had that one in the mini perfume spray, and that's after the Marc Jacobs Perfect, which is more of like a, I think it has rhubarb in it, creamy white florals, and like a slight peach note to it. Beautiful. Don't know why I didn't pick that one up, but out of the current floral lineup, I think Rose is going to be the one that I would be recommending. Now, for that more coastal, beachy type of person, there are really three currently available that would fall under this fragrance category as I would categorize it, and that is going to be two of the new everyday luxuries, so either the Salted Shorelines or the Eau de Coconut, and then as part of the signature line, At the Beach. Now, when it comes to At the Beach, I absolutely love this one. I own this one last year, used it in pair with my Bath & Body Works Disney Princesses Tiana fragrance, and absolutely enjoyed that combination. When it comes to the new everyday luxuries, Salted Shorelines, just not my favorite. It smelled okay. It kind of smelled more appropriate for home fragrance as opposed to body care on myself. But the one that I was surprisingly shocked I loved so much, and the one that I will be recommending for that coastal beachy vibe, is going to be Eau de Coconut. Not only is the packaging super clean and aesthetic and stunning, I absolutely love the fine fragrance mist look of this fragrance, but also there's something in this scent that almost makes it the perfect coconut. Now, you guys know that I'm not a huge fan of Waikiki Beach coconut. To me, it's just too fresh, kind of smells like a coconut air freshener. It just really doesn't do it for me. Used to buy that one a lot in the past, and honestly, I think I just went maybe overboard on that one. But then you have things like coconut cream pie and whipped coconut milkshake, which are that more gourmand coconut, and I do enjoy a gourmand coconut. It's just not something that I'm going to want to wear year round. There's going to be a very select time frame, usually kind of summer ending into fall starting, that I'm going to want to wear those. rose. There's not really that coconut that you could wear all year round if you're just someone that enjoys a coconut fragrance. I think, I almost said Bath & Body Works. I think EOS has the coconut water, like that one's a very wearable coconut. This Eau de Coconut is very wearable as well. This one has notes of coconut milk, tropical lily, and vanilla sandalwood. It's pretty, it's very layerable. I think it would be great all year round. Really can't say enough good things about it. And when I'm looking at the rest of the kind of tropical, coastal, beachy lineup right now, this is definitely a standout for me. So that is going to be the one I am recommending, whether you are a coastal, beachy, tropical type of fan. Now, the last category we have is going to be the fruity category, and I feel like not only the most like holiday relevant one, but also one of my favorites is going to be You're the One. I mean, it has red packaging. It's called You're the One. I feel like this is just so perfect for a Valentine's gift for yourself or for someone else. And this one has notes of white birch, velvety rose, and a drop of strawberry nectar. I know it says a drop, but really to me, this is a more complex strawberry type of fragrance. It's definitely berry and fresh and fun, but you also have that birch and that velvety rose, which make it a little bit more complex and a little bit more mature than maybe like a Sweetheart Cherry. I think Sweetheart Cherry is a nice fragrance, although for me, it just goes a little bit into this more like artificial type of vibe, which maybe would be something I would have enjoyed like a couple of years ago, but definitely not something I'm looking for now. I'm looking for something a little bit mature, and I feel like You're the One does fruity really well. It's still a nice, bright, fruity fragrance, but it's just a little bit more mature than some of the other options that we have, and definitely is very appropriate for the Valentine's Day season. So you guys, that really wraps up my Valentine's Day gift guide. I hope this was helpful, whether you're shopping for yourself or shopping for someone else. Now, I do want to quickly say that we have seen some changes on the Bath & Body Works website when it comes to their collaborations page. We have moved on from just a like the generic like no collaborations to see yet. We're still working on something to a true collaboration image, which I will have on the screen right now. I don't know, my app was kind of being a little bit finicky, so I'm not sure if this is going to be my own image. If it's not my own though, it is going to be coming from the Bath & Bucks Instagram account. I'll have it linked in the description box and it'll be included somewhere on the page. So not sure which image I'm going to be pulling. Sometimes my app works really well. Other times it's like an absolute disaster. I don't know if anyone else like feels that or gets that vibe from their app either. But the reason why I do want to call this out is because not sure when the next collaboration is releasing, not sure what the next collaboration is, have seen a lot of rumors swirling online. However, that being said, if you are not thrilled with any of the current lineup right now, knowing that we have seen a more like concrete collaboration confirmation that something is coming this early on the website, you might want to hold off on anything that's currently available and just see when this one comes out, because usually when they change the collaboration page, it's coming out in like the next 2 weeks. So I do want to kind of give you kind of that quick mention in case you are budgeting, you're on a low buy, you maybe have some coupons, but you're like, oh, none of the fragrances right now are really appealing to me. You might want to hold out until we get more of that collaboration news, as something is confirmed that it's coming, just not sure what that will be. Once I find out and once there is confirmation via a press release or it appears on the Bath & Body Works website and app, I will be sure to do a video on it. I just want to be very transparent about what we could have coming, so I'm not steering you to buy something that's just okay when something new is going to come out very, very soon. But you guys, I hope you really enjoyed this Valentine's Day gift guide. Let me know in the comments down below if any of these are your favorite, or for which of the categories you're a big fan of, or which would be your picks from the categories. I always love hearing from you guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, found it helpful, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys!